Well, we're at home, so I'm not in the workshop, not in a cold, dirty, smelly, horrible workshop. Actually took my bob light off. Look. Thank you for all the nice comments and all the messages over the weekend. It's been humbling. Thank you very much. Jake didn't want me to vlog, but he quite enjoyed it himself. He's been talking about it himself today as well. So thank you very much, much appreciated. There's been some news on Coventry today. The campaign group have released a plan application. It's with the intention of trying to get the council to make a compulsory purchase order on the Brandon Estates to purchase it back, with the view that Warren Hunter could pay for it and buy it. But it's only if they compulsory purchase and manage to get that through. So it needs everyone's help to send an email to Erica Buchanan. It's been all over the press, Twitter and Facebook. So there's an email address there. If we can all just drop her an email and say that we're back in the campaign, and it will help. The stadium's still standing, so while it's still standing, we've got to keep campaigning and stop them building houses. And then yeah, look, we've got Bradford back. Well, Steve did. So let's try and help all we can. Righto, I'll do a blog from in the workshop tomorrow with the cars. See ya. So I've just found Erica's email addresses. I'm just put it up there. So I don't want you to like my videos or share my videos or subscribe. I'm not asking for that, but all I do ask is that we could just drop a simple email to Erica and help all we can with the campaign group. They've spent what, 5 years now, 6 years now, trying their hardest to get to this stage. So if we could all just drop a simple email, that's all I ask. Thanks. Okay, so we've whipped the inlet manifold off, and we can clearly see why the number one isn't working, because the push rod's broken there, and the follower's actually popped out there. Look, and Andy's recommended we change all these rollers and all these lifters for a new set. I've had some nice messages of help, some great help. I've had a big run on the phone, and some messages off Andy Maynard, and I've had loads of offers of help, so I appreciate all the help. But we sort of want to do this ourselves. We want to do it ourselves. I've already got, because my engine's, my car's over there at the back there, my engine's already away and been away for 4 months now, waiting for pistons. So we don't send another engine away, we're running out of engines. So we want to do this ourselves. I can't see us racing this weekend, but we'll try and get these parts. Peter Knight's been helpful as well, so we'll speak to Peter, see if he's got any parts in stock, and we're going to try and put this back together ourselves and do the timing again and get it right and get it running. Right, we found a rolling road, so we're going to take the tarmac car over to the rolling road with all our spares, all our spare carburetors and dizzy and leads and MSD boxes and coils, take everything with us and try and get this car sorted on the rolling road. And it's better to do that rather than go to the next meeting and embarrass ourselves when the car packs up. So we'll see if we can get it going right. Right, see, we're going to take this after work and get it done. We're at Wayside Performance in Coventry, so that's what we're doing. So we've come to Wayside Performance and we're dyno in the car and we're going to go. Middle of the week, tarmac car dramas from last weekend, or the weekend before rather, at Hens, but it wasn't running very well. This is the one we did the head gasket on, so what we've done is we can't go to Birmingham practicing anymore because Birmingham's now shut, so we can't go and give it a run. But what we did at Hensford, we changed all the fuel pump and fuel filters and fuel lines and everything. So we thought it was perhaps electrical. So we found a rolling road called Wayside on the side of Coventry. The lads were really helpful. They were brilliant. So we've been over there. We've changed the leads, the MSD, the Dizzy, the Dizzy cap, MSD coil. We changed everything we'd got, everything we possibly could. We changed, and it still. We did like 10 runs, and it still kept misfiring on the second run each time. So we've brought it back, and what we've just done, we've just took the head back off again. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the head to the engine place and get them to crack test the head and just test the head and check the head over to see if that make sure them valve seats or stems or valves are not bent or damaged at all, because we think there's a little bit of a misfire on that number 7 cylinder. It's the only thing we can put it down to now. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to take that head tomorrow morning and try and get back for Thursday night, but we're certainly not going to be racing this weekend because this car's not done and that car's not done. So anyway, we're still trying, we're getting that. So now we're in the situation, we've got the head off this one gone for service, and we've got this one in bits as well because we've got a problem with the cam on that one, or the push rods, or the rollers, solid rollers. I don't know, we've got both in bits at the minute. We'll try and get one fixed. Thanks, Bri. What Bri's doing for us here now is measuring the lift on these each of the push rods to make sure the cam lobes are lifting correctly. So we'll keep doing a bit each day, and we're slowly getting there. We'll see if this does the trick. At least it proves the cam's not damaged. How's my luck with engines this week? This is ridiculous. Look, it's just under half full and the engine stopped. I think he's out of fuel, so I've drunk Jake. He's going to get me some diesel and see if we can bleed it and get it going. I can't believe the luck I'm having. God, bloody cars. So, Good Friday tomorrow, but we haven't got a car, we're not racing. So, shame, we've always raced Easter, we've always raced Friday, Saturday, and used to be Monday as well, didn't it? We used to do all three, and this year we're doing none. What we decided that there was a little bit of play in this rocker anyway, and we think the push rod appears to be okay, and the roller, solid roller appears to be okay as well. So what we're thinking now is there might be a slight bend in that valve. That's the only thing we can put it down to now. So we took the engine back out again, and we've took this head off. We're going to take this head off next and get this head checked. The tarmac, the head off the tarmac car has gone to be repaired. I spoke to him yesterday, and he reckons there's a slight damage on that number 7, so he's going to do a repair and skim it, and we'll get it back in a week. So that's where we're at, and see how we go from there. We've had loads and loads of messages since we put this car on the dyno this week, and loads of helps and comments about batteries and MSDs and starter switches and main switches and so on. But it's since the head got damaged with that broken head gasket, since then we've had more of a splutter than a misfire, so it's gone to the head's gone away. The head's gone away. So just to answer all the questions, that's where we're at. That's where we're at with everything. We can't race tonight. We're gutted that we're not racing tonight and tomorrow. We'll go again next week. Let's hope we can get the engine. That engine's out. We're going to get the head off that today and see if we can get that one running and get that one fixed for next week at Kings Lynn. So there's a V8 in my car. I wonder if I can get that engine out. That'd be better. I know Steve Jacklin did it once. Steve Jacklin took his car engine out once and put it in his stock car. That'd suit me, but that's fuel injection, so I don't think that's going to go in a stock car, is it? Not allowed to have a fuel injected engine, so otherwise I'd have it out. I don't think Jenny would be too impressed with nick the engine out of the car though. Righto, we're good to be not going to be there tonight, but we'll have a weekend off. Well, I had a day's fishing yesterday, but it looks like Jake's been in the workshop because he's painted that bonnet black, because that car is being sign written this week. So he's obviously painted his black roof, painted that black roof, the sign writer. I won my section yesterday fishing, so I had a good day's fishing. And this morning we're gonna take the head off that engine and have a look at the damage on that head, if there is any. And that's our plan for today, Sunday today. We're good we didn't race this weekend, but that's how it is. The one brilliant thing about this sport is if we don't go, we're not letting anyone down. It's not like a team sport. You don't have to go. If you don't go, it don't matter. It's brilliant. But this is the best thing about the sport. You can come and go as you please. So we're hoping to try and get one of these engines fixed for this week, so we can try and get out for next weekend. Right, let's strip this engine and then we'll upload my blog for today. Alright, well, a beautiful Sunday morning, and Jake's not here yet, but I've already got it off. He'll either be pleased or he'll be cross that I've done it without him, but hey-ho, I've done it. Big Ron phoned me out of the blue last week, and he said to me, get it upside down and pour some diesel or paraffin on top of the valves and see if the valves are leaking. And you can see clearly this first one here is leaking. The diesel's gone. Pour a bit of diesel on there and it just runs through, so that one is clearly bent or certainly not seating properly. When the cam belt broke on this engine, this is out of show car. When the cam belt broke, it hit the pistons there. You see it's just touched the pistons. It must put a little tiny bend or just distorted the valve slightly. So we'll get this head rebuilt this week, and could we get out for next week? Who knows? I don't know. Well, to be honest, I was hoping that valve was going to be bent and like a millimetre gap so you could actually see visual damage. That's what we were hoping to see. So that's obviously the problem. If you can see some visual damage, and we can't quite see visual damage, so we're going to have to get this head inspected and see if that valve is sticking, and that is the cause for our problems. So that's it for this week, and no racing. Whether we're racing next week, I don't know. It's not looking good at the moment. Don't know. We've cancelled all future meetings. We'll just see how it goes. All right, guys. I do hope you're keeping up, because I'm scratching my head sometimes myself thinking what I'm doing. So quick recap. That engine, the head gasket went, and the head gasket has damaged the head. So the head has gone to be welded and skimmed this week. This engine is the Shale engine, and it broke the cam belt on it the other week, and the head is damaged, which I've just took off, as you can see. And my engine is up at Frankie's having a freshen up, because it's got an engine workshop there now. So my engine's gone away before Christmas, and he's waiting for pistons, so that's why mine's not back. And this old big block sitting in mine, but it's not fitted, it's not running or anything. So that's where we're at. So I'm scratching my head. I'll go home and speak to Jenny, and she said, which engine now? So sorry for all the confusion. It's just mind-boggling, isn't it? It is for us as well. But everyone's enjoying my blog, so I'm going to keep doing it whilst I've got subject to talk about. If not, I won't. Right, this time, that's it for this time. I'm going now. Bye.